apologies for our cameras being pointed at Edinson Cavani. Could be the star turn today. He is the top scorer in the league so far this season. Super touch in front of goal. Watch him again, and it's live. Hi there, everybody. Martin Tyler here, along with the former Arsenal and England striker, Alan Smith.
Yeah, you come into ground some days and you do get that buzz of excitement, and I've got it here today, Martin. Looking forward to it.
And our match today is Angers, and they play Paris Saint-Germain. We've got the team with the least goals for against the team with the highest goals for. And we'll see how that translates into the match that lies ahead.
Yeah, the home team up against a potent attack here in the visitors. I think it's going to be tough for them to keep them quiet.
What we've got here, Alan, is a side that don't concede many goals, and perhaps they don't score enough. That's down to the overall philosophy of the coach.
Yeah, they don't commit too many men forward. They work incredibly hard, I know, on the training ground in the week, on organisation, who's where at any given time, and it does work.
Well, the opponents to this team, they know what to expect, but stopping them, Alan, that's a different matter altogether.
Yes, quite, and any opposition manager would have spoken long and hard about their game plan, but it's a wonderful way of playing, the passing, the movement. It's unstoppable when it's hitting top form.
Paris Saint-Germain, they played really well last time out and won at home against Nice.
Well, that finished 6-1, didn't it? Everything they hit found the back of the net, and chances are they'll do something similar today.
Renier Vanier is the referee today. Paris Saint-Germain to kick off. Krychowiak. Verratti. Throw in for Paris Saint-Germain. Here's Marquinhos. Thiago Silva. It's Marquinhos. Well, that's gone back to the goalkeeper. Here's Dani Alves. Here's Marquinhos. Thiago Silva. Laiva Kurzawa. Javier Pastore. Mbappe. Krychowiak. Verratti. It's Marquinhos. Javier Pastore. Verratti. Laiva Kurzawa. Javier Pastore. It's Marquinhos. Now Dani Alves. There's good movement forward here. Here's Marquinhos. Live Kurzawa. Kurzawa. He's coming forward with some danger. Thiago Silva. Trap. Javier Pastore. Verratti. Here's Dani Alves. Krychowiak. Thiago Silva. Trap. Grzegorz Krychowiak. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. Krychowiak. Verratti. Javier Pastore. Grzegorz Krychowiak. Here's Marquinhos. Javier Pastore. Grzegorz Krychowiak. Javier Pastore. Paris Saint-Germain smoothly through the gears here into an attacking position. Verratti. Bit of keep ball going on here. Thiago Silva. Trap. Verratti. Javier Pastore. Live Kurzawa. Now they're pressing in at him. Thiago Silva. Verratti. Javier Pastore. Krychowiak. Kurzawa. Thiago Silva. Here's Marquinhos. Thiago Silva. It's Marquinhos. Goal news from Monaco.
It's a goal for Monaco. It's been scored by Falcao. A lovely passing move, culminating in a pass across the goal that left the keeper stranded and gave him an easy tap-in. 15 minutes played, 1-0.
Cheers, Alan. Pastore! Good work by the goalkeeper. That's handball. The good thing about these pitches these days, even when we're getting rain like we're getting here, it just goes straight through.
It does, and it means the ball moves so fast across the surface, and that's great for attacking quick play.
Good defending. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. Done well under pressure here to hold the ball as the challenge came in. A simple piece of defending, really. Javier Pastore. Krychowiak. Put in by Pastore's pass. Mbappe! Mbappe! In really for what seemed a certain opening goal.
Oh dear, I think it's one of those that might play on his mind now for the rest of the match. The manager just trying to get his message across down there. They weren't far off taking the lead there. They're playing pretty well.
They've got numbers in this attack, and it looks dangerous. Leiva Kurzawa. Krychowiak. Free kick now for Paris Saint-Germain. Verratti. Grzegorz Krychowiak. Javier Pastore. Really getting at the opposition this far up the pitch now. Mbappe. An opponent around him, that's good screening of the football. That's a brilliant challenge. Bamba. Good play from the Paris players to threaten the opposition now. And there is some backup for him in this position. Here's Dani Alves. A goal from the Stade Velodrome, Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Marseille. 22 minutes played, 1-0.
Well, many thanks, Alan McInally, keeping us up to date as usual. Now here's a chance to get at the opposition. Pushing on now, it's Pastore with the ball at his feet. They came on strong in that period of attacking play, but in the end it was disappointing. Now Dani Alves. Thiago Silva. Here's Marquinhos. Verratti. Javier Pastore. Grzegorz Krychowiak. Krychowiak. They continue to defend as a unit, but no real attacking outlet, so the game is being played in their half. Well, that's gone back to the goalkeeper. Verratti. Javier Pastore. Verratti. With Pastore to put them in front. Can he pick the right options here? Good screening, and he's kept the ball. Trying to hit Cavani in the middle. Here, it's the goalkeeper's ball. Turnover there that we didn't expect. Grzegorz Krychowiak. Javier Pastore. Attacking now. Edinson Cavani, able to cut that out with some sharp movement. Krychowiak. Now Dani Alves. Verratti. Here's Dani Alves. Opening them up with a through pass. Bit of a sprint for the goalkeeper, but he made it. Here's Marquinhos. Verratti. Javier Pastore. Paris Saint-Germain, that's clever with a through pass. Cavani! They stopped him in the nick of time. Mbappe. Javier Pastore. Mbappe. He can put them in front. The keeper might be needed again. He didn't hang on to the ball. Paris Saint-Germain back in possession now. Kurzawa. Thiago Silva. Kurzawa. Mbappe. That's good movement forward here. Thiago Silva. Krychowiak. Pastore.
Well, it's a nice bit of skill, but the defending, well, it was woeful.
He's got that well out of harm's way. Livan Kurzawa. Pastore. On to Verratti. Pastore. Guided on by his head, and they've got the ball still. Javier Pastore. Here's Marquinhos. We'll go back to the goalkeeper here, can't blame him for that. And he passes back to the keeper. Verratti. Krychowiak. Javier Pastore. Good play from... put in by Pastore's pass. Di Maria. The goalkeeper with a textbook save and keeps the ball in his grasp. Whipped in hard and low. It's in for them. Wow, that has come as a surprise, particularly to the opposition who were dominating the match. But the team have made good use of a stray ball in midfield. They've taken it on. Good play, good from their point of view. Not so good for the opposition. Well, he gets the credit, and the credit was being in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, I think the easiest goal he will score this entire season. And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here.
Mbappe. A lot of financial resources behind this team, Paris Saint-Germain. At the moment, the backers will be thinking that maybe they backed a loser here because the... Verratti, and he scores!
Oh, that was schoolboy stuff. Having just scored, they concede at the other end. Lack of concentration.
It is certainly the kind of match that we thought we were coming here to see, with the better team playing the better football.
Yeah, and they've handled that expectation, haven't they, in terms of being strong favourites, so fair play to them for that. Well, you can't blame him. The manager is delighted with the character his team has shown to get back into this game.
It is level. Both sides have scored here now. Traore. Mbappe. Edinson Cavani. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. To take the lead. Cavani! Superb work to reach that. Great technique and great belief to feel that he could stop the goal.
We all love looking at goals, Martin, but there's something special about a defender showing those kind of defensive instincts.
Edinson Cavani. Well, they look promising there in that wide area, but the defender's done well. Cavani. And up went the flag. Offside given. Free kick. Well, he's standing there in an offside position. The assistant could not miss him.
No, he won't have an easier decision to make today.
Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. Trying to switch on the attacking... And now the shot! Easy for the goalkeeper, Kevin Trapp. Well defended, not just getting across, he thought quickly as well. And it's going to be a goal kick. Definitely out of sorts today, Angel Di Maria.
Well, sometimes it can happen. You know, you're doing what you normally do and your team's just not had enough good possession to get the ball into you in good areas. That's the case here, I think.
Neatly intercepted. Really getting at the opposition this far up the pitch now. It's a good cross. Well, all credit for taking the volley on, but in the end, nowhere near the target.
Well, it's a difficult skill, and you get it off a fraction, and that can happen. It goes wide.
Well, at first sight, Alan, I must say it didn't look like a goal. It's good to have the replay because that helps us if it's tighter, but that wasn't one of the tighter issues.
No, I think we all knew it wasn't over, although one or two of the forwards were appealing with arms up, but that replay, that confirms it.
Verratti. It's looking good, this move. Pastore! Here's an opportunity, maybe. He stopped him in the nick of time. Traore could be in trouble. Stop the game for the free kick. Well, that episode is going to lead to a yellow card from the referee.
Well, look at the ref. He reached for his pocket straight away. No hesitation from him.
And the fourth official has held up the board to say 4 more minutes. Could be dangerous. Trying to pick out someone in the centre. Up for grabs here. Krakovia. Only partially away from danger. On EA Sports, very soon for you. The Ligue 1 fixture is coming up for Angers. They'll be facing Guingamp away from home.
Yeah, both sides have had plenty to offer this season, so this one should be a good tie.
Wasteful pass, unforced error, really. Mbappe. There's a dangerous feel to this attack. It's looking good from their point of view. He's cut that out well read. Tried to tackle here, and he's done that. Could be a yellow card here for that foul. Got his shot off now. It was an opportunity, really, but in the end, way off target with that place shot. And that's the half-time whistle from the referee. 1-1 at the break. Paris Saint-Germain haven't really broken through in this first half. I feel that they're almost operating in second gear, really. And they are level, and if they up it in the second half, you'd expect them to go on to win, but it's still an if.
No, it's a bit of a collector's item so far, but still, 45 minutes, you'd expect that to change.
Can't put them in front. Whipped in hard and low. Financial resources behind this team, Paris Saint-Germain. Verratti. Trying to pick out someone in the centre. Up for grabs here. So it is time now for the start of the second half. An opponent around him, that's good screening of the football. Threading it through. Onto the attack now. This might be it! It's wonderful work from the goalkeeper again from the header.
Well, he was on his toes, he was very fit. Good stop.
Good screening, and he's kept the ball. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. That's very good shielding of the ball. Now we have a corner to come via that deflection. What a good player we knew he was before the game started. He's just emphasised that in this performance.
What I like about him, he's got that short back lift. He shoots quickly before the keeper can get set, and that's how he got his goal.
Corner played into the middle, and they get it away. Throw in for Paris Saint-Germain. Laiva Kurzawa. Thiago Silva. It's become a rather defensive policy here with a team that's camped really in its own half at the moment, and that does let the opposition have free possession. They can really come at you. It's risky. On for Cavani. There's some potential in this move. He's got some strength, hasn't he, to shield the ball like that. On the move and able to cut out the pass. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. And shoots! Very, very close. Just past the post.
Well, I think half the crowd, you know, thought that was going to nestle in the corner of the net there.
He screened the ball well there. This could lead to a chance. It's good attacking play. Javier Pastore. Di Maria. He can get his cross in here, Angel Di Maria. Very straightforward save for the goalkeeper. Goal news from Nice.
It's a second goal for Nice. 50 minutes played. 2-0.
Thanks, Alan. On the attack here. Made the challenge well. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. Bamba. Thiago Silva. It's Marquinhos. Thiago Silva. Grzegorz Krychowiak. Edinson Cavani. This is excellent from Paris Saint-Germain. Grzegorz Krychowiak. Javier Pastore. Now this is an interesting attack. Shots on here. And that is quite a wild effort at goal, although he got good contact on the ball.
The manager just hoping that that miss is not going to come back to haunt them. They are creating chances, but that was a costly miss.
Under some pressure, he shielded it well. An opponent around him, that's good screening of the football. Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. And here's the shot. Fine save he's made there. And he's not let the ball escape his grasp. Referee quite happy for Paris Saint-Germain to play on. He's waving them on. Thiago Silva. Javier Pastore. Verratti. Grzegorz Krychowiak. Here's Dani Alves. Krychowiak.
There's a dangerous feel to this attack. It's looking good from their point of view.
It's Marquinhos. Thiago Silva. Javier Pastore.
Good screening, and he's kept the ball.
There's been a sending off at Monaco.
It's a sending off for Guingamp. They're down to 10 men. 58 minutes played. It remains 1-0.
Well, many thanks, Alan McInally, keeping us up to date as usual. And here we're going to have a substitution. And it seems as though it's for tactical reasons. Javier Pastore. Verratti. Paris Saint-Germain, the next game, Alan.
Well, they're playing Nantes in their next match in Ligue 1. I think they'll be fine. I think they'll win it easily.
Pastore!
They've scored, and they've gone into the lead, and undoubtedly deserved. They have been by far the superior side, and they really imposed their will on the opposition. Too good, really, for the defending, and the shot in the end far too good for the goalkeeper.
Paris Saint-Germain in front.
Well, that will be the goalkeeper's ball as they tried to get a runner in behind the opposition's defensive line.
Leiva Kurzawa. Verratti. Here's Dani Alves. Here's Marquinhos.
Not sure how risky this might be, playing the ball around in their own half. Maybe some threat to their lead.
Out to the wide man for Paris Saint-Germain again. Cavani! Looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. Very comfortable for the keeper.
Mbappe.
And that's broken up by the defender before the cross could come in.
That's very good shielding of the ball.
Oh, he's playing it back to the goalkeeper. Edinson Cavani trapped offside. Throw in for Paris Saint-Germain. Thiago Silva. Verratti. Here's Dani Alves. And it's going to be his throw here. Paris Saint-Germain given the throw. Grzegorz Krychowiak. News of a goal from Nice.
It's a third goal for Nice. 66 minutes played, 3-0.
Thanks, Alan.
In on goal is Pastore.
A nice report from Alan McAnally involving Nice. He got the description.
Brilliant pass, can he finish it? Proper tackle that.
Verratti. Javier Pastore. Here's Marquinhos. Thiago Silva. Here's Dani Alves. Grzegorz Krychowiak. Now Dani Alves. Krychowiak.
Just a period of keeping the ball for the team that are winning the match. Good screening, and he's kept the ball.
Here's Dani Alves. Verratti. Grzegorz Krychowiak. Javier Pastore.
Verratti.
That will go down as a routine stop.
And here they are on the attack.
And this will be a goal kick. They've decided to make a change, and being behind, you can understand that. There's some potential in this move.
Excellent work with the tackle. Mbappe. Well played.
Verratti. Javier Pastore. It's Marquinhos.
And shoots!
That's no problem at all for trapping goal.
He's got some strength, hasn't he, to shield the ball like that.
Bamba. It's looking good, this move.
That's a combination of skill and it's a shot now!
Verratti. Krychowiak.
Under some pressure, he shielded it well. Nice return pass. Got the tackle in.
Javier Pastore. Krychowiak. Cavani. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Here's Marquinhos.
He's got to play it back to the goalkeeper.
Verratti.
They've got numbers in this attack, and it looks dangerous.
Well, they look promising there in that wide area, but the defender's done well.
They can be quick on the break now.
That's great defending there, stopping that attack. He's coming forward with some danger.
He's a defender on top of his game here, and certainly on top of the opposition then.
This is much more what we came here expecting from Paris Saint-Germain, and we didn't see at all in the first half. So to their credit, they've been a very good team in the second half. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch.
Now this is an interesting attack. Done well under pressure here to hold the ball as the challenge came in.
And out wide, they were in a good position until that defender acted very promptly and decisively.
Mbappe. Out to the wide man for Paris Saint-Germain again.
Well, there's a big support here for them, and those supporters want to see just a little bit more in the time that remains.
Well, there's always pressure on you when you're playing in front of a big crowd, your own fans, and the players have shown a few nerves out there today. They've got to lose those.
Should be.
He's cut it back looking for a teammate. Remarkable, they've equalised against the balance of the match, but recognising the need that they had to push extra players on to try and find a way through, and they've conjured up a goal out of very little in truth, but no wonder they're celebrating. And here we are, level again.
This manager doesn't normally hesitate to make a substitution or a change in formation. I think we're going to see one here after that equaliser.
Well, I wonder where we go from here, that we're level again in the game. Anything could happen.
And the manager using all his permitted substitutes in one go. Lucas.
Paris Saint-Germain smoothly through the gears here into an attacking position.
It's going to be a brilliant finale here. 5 minutes to go, and they're still level, the two teams. Grzegorz Krychowiak. Javier Pastore.
This could lead to a chance. It's good. Pastore! Very good piece of work by the goalkeeper to turn that away from danger.
So this is going to be a corner for Paris Saint-Germain. What can they do with it now?
Corner played into the middle. Goalkeeper can only parry it out. Very good distance to the clearance. He's cut it out in the nick of time. That could have been a goal-scoring opportunity this late in the game. Well, he's got support here.
Well, it's a nice bit of skill, but the defending, well, it was woeful.
Done well to hang on to the ball. Now he needs a pass. Krychowiak with Pastore. Cleared away, well away from goal. And here they are on the attack. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. He can put them in front. Threw everything behind that shot and frustrated that it wasn't quite on target.
Well, if he keeps getting in those kind of areas, I'm sure he'll score pretty soon.
Mbappe. That's very good shielding of the ball. Krychowiak. Getting forward well as a team now. Cavani. It's a wonderful display. Oh, they thought they were in, but the flag has gone up. Into the attacking third. Going forward well. And that will end the threat, at least for the moment. Some clubs actually recognise the 12th man effect of the supporters, and there is no number 12 on their team list, but they're certainly acting as an extra player today, this group.
Yeah, they've turned up in numbers and in good heart as well. From the first whistle, they've been right behind their team.
Bit of space for him. Now out on the wing. Needs to be quick. He has hit the frame of the goal.
Well, unlucky there. He's gone for placement. Inches away from scoring.
Mbappe. Really getting at the opposition this far up the pitch now. That looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. He screened the ball well there. Javier Pastore. Mbappe. Grzegorz Krychowiak. On to the attack now. Krychowiak. He's going to try it. That's really the way to get the ball out of the danger zone. Cavani. The decider should be. Lucas! Well, they're in front, and time is on their side as well as the scoreline.
I think we've just seen the winning goal, Martin, there.
Oh, this is incredible. They've surely won the match with this goal, the last kick of the match.
Well, it's great for the striker, just when the pressure's on, when it's begging out for somebody to make themselves a hero. He's done that.
Well, a very exciting climax to an exciting game. This could be the decider.
Well, it could be at this stage of the match. There doesn't seem much.
Well, the game has run its course here, and there's the final whistle. All credit to everyone involved here. The game could have been called off, really. They played it, and aren't we glad they did?
Yeah, the weather was poor, but the pitch was good, and the play was even better.
A strong showing, really, against the weakness in the opposition that we said at the beginning, Alan, that they wouldn't get goals, and the visitors have come here and shown their cutting edge.
Yeah, they did what they've done most of this season. There'll be a few questions, though, in the home camp. Really poor from them.
Whipped in hard and low.
Financial resources behind this team, Paris Saint-Germain.
Verratti. Pastore. He's cut it back looking for a teammate. Bit of space for him. Now out on the wing. Needs to be quick. Cavani. The decider should be. Lucas.